A common pain point when deploying seismometers in the field is getting a pretty good measurement of their orientation before you bury them in their post hole. We've got a tool that makes that a lot easier. Most of the instruments are going to have a north arrow or an orientation arrow on them like this, and there's lots of techniques to do it. You can lay a stick down across the top of the hole and sight it, and then take your compass and measure the orientation of that stick. Or you can use something like a gyro compass, though they're very expensive, tens of thousands of dollars. You can't just take your compass and put it down by the instrument though, because these instruments generally have magnets in them and have magnetic cases and would deflect the instrument too much. One approach is to take an approximate direction and then in post-processing determine the orientation of the instrument and correct it, though that's a decent amount of work and it's nice to know exactly how far off you are from what your initial estimate was. So we've designed this instrument orientation tool. It's relatively straightforward to use. It's got a green laser mounted in the bottom that projects a line, and a switch here on the top. Batteries are under this cover, and a pocket for your Brunton. So all you do is open your Brunton compass and place it in with the black pointer facing out the forward direction from the instrument. So it looks something like this. Now what we're going to do is, using this button here, we're going to turn on a green laser that you can see projecting on me right now. And we will use this level or the level in your compass, whichever you prefer, to get the instrument level so that your compass is going to read correctly. And once you get the right reading, you'll press the lock button on your compass if you want to read it that way, or you can just read it without pressing lock if lock causes your needle to deflect any. So this would work something like this. I'm going to line it up with a line on my mat here. I'm going to move it until the bubble is level. And then I'm going to lock my compass and read that in this case I have an orientation of 198, which is about right for the direction I'm facing. This is an inexpensive way and something that does not require any sort of export control if you're working in other countries to measure the orientation of an instrument down a post hole, as this laser is very bright and will project decent distance down even in sunlight conditions. All you need is your compass, this tool, and you can get within a degree or two of the orientation of the instrument, which is often all we're trying to do. The instrument orientation tool is available now in our web store. While you're there, don't forget to sign up for our newsletter and click subscribe below to make sure that you're always staying updated with new product announcements, sales, how-tos, and more.